Well, speaking of cool new things to discover, let's take a peek into Denver Life Magazine's June issue. Well, it's the Menver issue, maybe some candy for the ladies. And to get into the vibe, we chatted with Andrew Lays and Carrie Lee Brown at Lake Moto Motorcycle Parts and Accessories. All right, I'm so excited to jump right into this, so I'll start with you, Andrew. Tell me about Lake Moto, all about what you guys do. It seems like this is a haven for motorcycle riders.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we do is we take older motorcycles, for example, the one in front here, that's 30, 40 years old, and we renovate them. And anytime we get something, most of the time they're in pretty rough shape, so we'll take the engine out, rebuild the engine, we'll do a ground-up restoration and get them back on the road with all the latest technology.
That is really cool. I'm sure it is so interesting to go through that phase of rebuilding something. All right, racing. What got you into racing?
I grew up on a small farm in Iowa, and I started with dirt bikes and started racing those a lot of the time, and then I wanted to make them faster and better and give them, the best kind of modifications that I could. And so that kind of evolved into street bikes as I got older. I jumped on a street bike and loved it, and then here I am modifying them for people all over the country.
All right, let's say I want to customize a classic bike. How would I get started, and what is that process like, Andrew?
Yeah, the best way to do it is to reach me on lakemoto.com, and what we do is I have a form on there you can fill out, and you can give me all the details that you're looking for in a build, and then at that point I'll reach out to you, and we'll get together and we'll formulate, the best plan to get your bike to where you want it. And a lot of times they're sending me pictures from other bikes that they like, and I'll kind of add my details and ingenuity to that, and we'll put it together and we'll come up with a rendering of a bike that they like, and then at that point it's just a matter of getting them on the schedule, and then we can get the build process started. It's very simple and easy.
Yeah, how cool is that? All right, so if somebody is wanting to do it as soon as possible, do they still have time this summer to get a custom job done?
Depends on the depth of the build. I can do anything from, paint to different kind of seats and headlights and stuff like that this year without a problem. If they want to do like a full-on build, sometimes those are about 12 weeks out. So the best thing to do, I tell everyone, is to go on the website and get on the schedule now. The sooner the better. That way we can get you guys booked and we can go from there. But as far as any kind of repair, carburetor tunes, all that kind of stuff, absolutely there's time to get them going this year.
Yes, well, with what I'm seeing, even just here, the motorcycles that you have there look absolutely awesome. Carrie Lee, let's talk about Denver Life Magazine and specifically the June issue. There's a little retro vibe going. It's kind of for dads in June. Tell me about it and what's in it.
Well, our June issue is all about men around Denver, perfect for Father's Day. So we cover everything from mountain biking to motorcycles to firefighting to all of these cool places you can go, distilleries, places to take your date. And we cover everything that, you either want to go yourself or you want to take your dad or your spouse or a friend. So we have lots of great things, including men's fashion. We also have a really great fashion spread in there of a real dad and little boy that we shot out of Strasbourg, and it was really exciting. And of course, interviewing people like Andrew, who are, guys here around town that do such amazing work in their jobs and have some really cool jobs as well.
I love that you featured that in June's edition of Denver Life Magazine because it's all about the dads. All right, Andrew, I have one more question for you. How long have you been doing this, and what's your favorite motorcycle that you've customized of all?
I've been doing things like this since I was a kid. I think the first bike that I probably did, I was probably like 10 years old, just kind of tinkering with it. I think probably my favorite one is I have an old Honda that I've been working on for a long time, and it's not done yet, but once I rebuild that one, it's going to be quite the bike. But basically, since I was a kid, I've loved making things faster and better and custom. I love things that are custom. So.
Absolutely. We'll learn more about Andrew, and of course, it's all about the guys in Denver Life's June issue. Thank you so much for being with us, the both of you.
Thank you.
Pick up June's Menver issue of Denver Life Magazine at King Soopers, Safeway, or subscribe online at denverlifemagazine.com.